check my bot, even though like I turned off, even though I restarted my computer more or less because for whatever reason everything was taking its sweet ass time and just freezing and all that shit. So just like, well, I'll just do this, I guess. So I don't have, so I'm not, so I know I'm not going to be in the purple, to show that I'm streaming on, on Discord, but it's whatever. At least my bot stuff has been doing its thing. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to technically yet another installment of Weapons Mod Wednesday, where I pretty much either like revisit Doom or Doom 2 or something, and I play around with a little gameplay mod that changes up the weapons very small like or some kind of big in a way. And yeah, I think now is pretty much the time. I think now I'm gonna be able to get back into the swing of things during my normal time frame and all that. And today I decided to do some more stuff with FreeDoom 2 or FreeDoom Phase 2. For those that are want to know. But I'm going to be using a mod called Blork, which is basically a Blork demake and everything. Excuse me. That was kind of bothering me here and there. That should be alright. But anyway, so what exactly is FreeDoom and Blork stuff all about? So let me kind of try to explain things with the Blork mod. Well, actually, no, I'll start with the FreeDoom stuff, because because I'm on the page, I'm on the little page thing. So FreeDoom, also known as, or in this case, FreeDoom Phase 2, is pretty much like a free Doom game that was made by the community. It's made at its own little iWAD, instead of having to use like Doom or Doom 2 as like the base iWAD thing. It's got new levels, new textures, sounds, music, and all that jazz. It's pretty much like making its own little universe and stuff like that. And even though that the enemies and weapons and stuff, are pretty much, like I guess like one would be considered like a Doom clone and all that, but it's still, like I said, it's pretty much a new Doom game that is free to play. There's no money involved in it or whatever. So, so yeah. Um, I actually have, I think they have like two ways to play this, to play this. This one right here was something that someone uploaded. Um, the FreeDoom Phase 2 is what it's known to be called, but basically it's like a Doom 2 version, but with FreeDoom. So it's like instead of like an episodic thing, it's like a full megawatt campaign, if you will. So yeah, and then the thing that we're going to be using is this, which is the Blork Demake mod made by Alpha Int 2. So this year, I've played this before on the channel because I actually did like a little, I actually did a little playthrough at one point in time with Doom 2 and everything, but it did get updated a while back, and it now not only allows you to play Doom 2's campaign stuff, but also it has FreeDoom 2 and a custom little campaign on its own that you can both play around with and go from there. Um, and the reason why this is a remake is because it's going to be kind of like a I guess you say it's kind of like known to be like a vanilla-based version that can be able to work on like other source parts that are kind of like trying to make things feel like feel as like classic retro style or whatever to how Doom was known to be. Um, as you can see, the original version of Borg is available on ModDB. Um, I don't have like a link to it or anything like that, but just I think if you just put in like Borg ModDB or something like that, you might be able to find it. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this mod because it changes up the weapons quite a bit and everything, and I like when weapons are are able to be altered, or have like a new form of playing around with certain weapons. So give me just a sec. See what's this little notification? It's probably just someone going live. Yep. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be continuing onwards with our playthrough of this with the mod. I last left off on I don't know what level it was because the everything's a little different. But we're on the Janus Terminal, I believe that's how you say it. So yeah. Alright. Alright, so some of the weapons, I did do a little showcase thing about this, but I guess I can, try and show off a little bit more. So this is the fist, where instead of like the usual, classic Doom thing where it's like, have like, you see like the right hand, but you punch with your, like a slow punch with your left. You actually use both fists. This here is the pistol replacement. I don't know what it's called exactly. I just like to think of it as like some sort of like a rifle or something. And it has like a little fake reload animation, for dramatic flair, I guess. And it's not one of those things where you can go like just constantly just hold down the fire button. It's actually that means you can like if you. It's one of those weapons that I guess you say it's one of those weapons that kind of like encourages you to be like like a quick shooter type thing. Like just instead of like holding down the fire button, you can actually like you can actually tap your attack key. So there's that. Shotgun. I believe shotgun is supposed to be like some sort of like classic westerny type of shotgun. I believe they say it was called like the Winchester. So there's that. This here is the Super Shotgun or SSG replacement. This right here is the chain gun replacement. It's like a fast firing rifle, I guess you can say. Excuse me as I'm kind of just trying to get things set up once again. There. Yeah, please forgive me, guys. I'm just trying to get everything set up on the PC side. And I pretty much did the thing where I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna just restart my computer. Hopefully everything get things taken care of that way or something like that. So if I miss anything in chat, just bear with me. This right here is known to be the rocket launcher, even though I got no ammo for it. So yeah. But anyway, like I said, Janus Terminal. I've never played FreeDoom 2 or FreeDoom Phase 2, whatever you want to call it, so, this is going to be a first-time experience. There's the yellow door. Blue me. Alright, got my chat, pop out chat stuff taken care of, it seems. Just want to check stuff with on Discord. And yeah, another thing I should probably point out is that the thing about this is that I am using because of how it's the Mort demake is using stuff for like Doom 2 and all that. You will see Doom 2 enemies. You will see like classic Doom enemies instead of the FreeDoom variants because well, I guess they decided not to really go that far with it or something. I don't know. But yeah, everything. But like the level stuff, they are FreeDoom. And I believe like even the music and texture stuff as well are like that. So. Let's say +1. I have no idea why it says like I'm looking on Discord and I've seen like my thing being +1. I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, I think we're good now, so I apologize for all that. I will focus on the game more. Quick save here. Some shotgun shells, apparently. Grab that. I don't know why, but like when I see the, I see like these little like skull texture things, and it makes me think like they're fucking some sort of like switches with it. It cannot be. fact that that did not kill it in one hit. Astoundingly annoying. I think it's annoyingly astounding. I'm starting to kind of run low ammo a little bit. That ain't good. That blue key card. The Peacemaker. Alright. So we got the blue key now. Sheesh. That hurt like a dickens. Ow. Oh, come on. Some of those shots should have hit. Can you fucking hit? My god. I took so much health than I should have. Oh, that ain't good. I'm very low on ammo. Logic gate. Well, because we are now on a new level and everything, I'm going to make a new hard save. Just in case if I have to fall back on the previous one. Okay. Hey, hello Jack. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Two for the price of one. I love it. Nice. Good to hear. Always good to hear when people are having good days. I thought that was a fucking, I don't know why, I thought that was a fucking, shells pack or something. That there, I believe, is plasma gun. So hopefully we can get that. Huh. Interesting. I guess once you come up here, you can't go back down. What is the name of the dude? What are you playing? So I'm playing a mod by the name of the Blork Demake, which I will show real quick. So this is the mod that I'm playing with right now, and I'm playing the FreeDoom 2 campaign with this. Essentially what it is, more or less, is like it's a demake version of a weapons mod that was made by the person that you saw the name of, Alpha Int 2. This is pretty much like an MBF 21 thing that's supposed to like work, for the likes of like Kex Engine and other little, classic vanilla like source ports and all that. It's got like new weapons. It's got new weapons, and they work quite kind of differently than how the vanilla ones are. And with this version, it has 3 playable campaigns, which is Doom 2, FreeDoom 2, and a custom campaign that I think that the creator themselves have made for this specific little mod. So. Basically, just put it in 2 words as Blork Demake. or if you want to somehow even simplify it even to be a little bit shorter, just refer to it as Blork. You know, if you're looking at this, if you want to find it on this port, just type in like Blork or something like that, and you should be able to find it. Or maybe you can just put in like weapons or something like that, you know, maybe that'll come up like that. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, that's the... Oh hey, Lastly. Welcome on in. And I'm doing alright. You know, just playing the classic little Doom mod for the first... Well, playing a classic Doom game type of thing, but yeah. And how would I do that, Jack? How would I send you a message? Study stepped into a time machine. I mean, who knows? Maybe you could have. You just don't know. Ow! That's an owie. Well, I'm pretty sure, like, well, no offense, Jack, but I'm pretty sure, like, I felt like I've told you this before, like, you know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I mentioned, like, you know, what this mod is. Like, I almost want to say, like, I even feel like I sent you a screenshot of the mod. Ow. Hey, Hooded. Welcome on in, my friend. How you doing today? Yay! Hell Knight's dead. Nice. Hopefully you and everyone else here is having a good hump day, as one would say. Hump day! Like I said, the best way that I can describe it is just look for the word blork, as in, you know, like B-L-O-R-C. You know, you should be able to find it that way, because you know it's the only thing really that I know of that has the word blork in it. Well, I'm out of that ammo type. The way the screen's moving is really fun. Man, I believe that's what they call the sway. It's swaying back and forth. I swing my gun back and forth. I swing my gun back and forth. Oh, right, I didn't kill those fuckers. Ow, ow! I hate when my fucking shots miss and I get like, and I get nommed on for no reason. Okay, I'll quick save it here. Hold on, give me just a sec, guys. So Jack, I don't see your thing, so I'm pretty sure. So like, unless you message me along with like the other people, like the other random people that I've, you know, either messaged or they messaged me, then perhaps you can maybe like, you know, send me like a random ass message, and then I'll try and, you know, like send you a little, I can, you know, like take a little screenshot thing, and you can find the mod for yourself, you know, on your own time. Because there's like the part of me that thinks to myself, like, I have sent you this before. Like, I have had people be like, I had like, I remember someone asking me, like, you know, what is this mod that you're playing on? I don't know what you mean take a screenshot, just send me a message on PSN. You know, like, just send me a message or something on PSN and then go from there. Ew. I was hoping to punch the believable Jesus out of the fucking thing. I still have no goddamn rockets. What do you mean take the screenshot? What screenshot? I don't need a screenshot, I just need you to fucking message me. If you want this thing if you want to know the name of this mod so bad, just send me a dang message on PSN. Simple. Yeah, I don't really need to get that because I'm actually shotgun ammo right now. The Pain Bringer is yours to wield. Okay, so no, I believe you don't understand. Like, what do you mean? You're talking about like, oh, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. I'm like, all you have to do is just send me a message, and I can send you like a screenshot of like the page from from the mod or whatever. And that's like that simple. Like, I don't know what you're on about. Like unless you somehow messaged me before or something like that on PSN, then it's like all you have to do is just do that. I also realize I have got no fucking keys yet. Oh, give me this. Huh. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I might have just let it out, but it's like, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to actually go through it, but here, I'll do this. I've got the screenshot now. You know, or you can just fucking pause the stream, take a screenshot of it like that, and you're good to go. Why did I start from there? But there you go. Anyway. Okay, so this room I need red and blue key because they have their own little thing. Oh, I see. So the thing is cover both bars. Where else am I supposed to go? Like I'm back here to start. I don't know why, but I feel like that's like a secret spot or something. How did that not kill it? When like there was literally 2 explosive barrels and it somehow did not fucking kill it at all. What kind of bullshit is that? Ow. I don't know. Like, I don't know if FreeDoom actually has, FreeDoom Phase 2 has co-op play. But I kind of feel like it, but I have a random hunch that it probably does. You know, considering the fact that it's its own little thing, and all that stuff. Like I'm pretty sure it does have some sort of form of, you know, cooperative play. But the thing is that, you know, trying to find people, like find the people to do it with is pretty rare because even though this is like the definitive way to play and, you know, do mods and stuff like that, there's like some classic stuff. Multiplayer has been dead pretty much ever since the game, since the port, you know, became a thing. Alright, so I got the blue key, and I'm hearing stuff teleporting in. How's all that shit missing? Ouch. That was literally point blank. Sheesh. Give me some time. Well, I mean, no offense, Jack, but it's kind of pointless overall because trying to find, you know, like actual people, you know, cause like, you know, trying to find people, you know, to play stuff with in terms of, you know, with this port and everything is pretty useless because, you know, like a lot of times people just don't really, because a lot of times people like just aren't really playing this port and stuff. Or like, you know, at least trying to find like a thing of like, oh, I want to actually, you know, like play, try to play multiplayer. That's why a lot of stuff that I've often done pretty much has been solo because, you know, there's no one to really do the things, the stuff and things with. What if I like hit? What if I let like the blue switch that actually does something else? Let's see. Well, what kind of question is that, Mr. Onyx? But hey, man, how you doing, my bro? I'm not saying I'm not saying like it doesn't work. I'm saying trying to find people is very rare. Like, you know, you don't really find a whole lot of people playing stuff on this port. And how was your sleep, Mr. Orange? Yeah, decent is better than not, better than nothing. Yeah, not too bad. First time playing FreeDoom Phase 2 and everything. Phew. Alright, quick save here. But yeah, I started a little bit later than normal because my computer was sort of having some slight issues. Nothing too serious, but because I was trying to I was trying to get my pop out Twitch stat stuff to work, and also get Discord up and all that. So, but managed to take care of some stuff. So. Cause yeah, I believe I'm kind of getting. I believe I'm kind of able to get back into the swing of things. Sort of like streaming on like around the normal time frames at most. So how am I supposed to make my way back? Oh. So is that one random hitting that switch? So I gotta like find like some random ass switches or something. I hope to God that I didn't like find some sort of like soft lock or something like that because I don't know what I'm supposed to do here and what that switch even fucking does. Where you're at and why. Alright, Onyx, go do your thing. Get some coffee or whatever Onyxes do. How the fuck do I get out of here? Like I hit this switch, but fuck all. I had that mod at one point installed, but I had that mod installed at one point, but it got updated, but then it got updated and it fucked up. And it got updated, but it fucked up my thing, so I couldn't be able to play it. So I had to uninstall it. And I tried several times, to like reinstall the thing, but when it comes to, but like for some reason when it comes to mods and stuff, it's a little bit finicky. Where it's like, to me at least, like sometimes like I have to like go to the Bethesda mod page, you know, for Doom and Doom 2 to, you know, get anything there. And then I have to like hope and pray that it actually downloads all the way. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like there's supposed to be something like right here, but it's not computing. Hold on. I'm gonna try to look at something real quick. No, it doesn't crash, because if it crashed, then the stream would have probably ended abruptly. So like if it crashed, then you know, like, if it crashed, then more than likely it would either like, you know, take me back to the main title screen, or it would have, you know, ended the stream abruptly. I just think that there's something like either I'm thinking to myself like either something's happening, something's not happening that it's supposed to, or levels you know, all that. It's like it's not working properly or something. I don't fucking know. Because like for one, it's literally my first time playing FreeDoom Phase 2. Even if I am using another mod, you know, to play it with. No, I've never played this. I've never played this. Like, you know, I usually try and do things where like I usually try to do things, you know, like where I play things for the first time on stream at most, you know, and see what happens. You know, because like you know, it's supposed to be like a first time experience, and you know, all that sort of jazz. I don't understand this fucking level. Like, what did that switch even? Was that switch even supposed to do? Like, I literally cannot be able to get out of here. I think I'm gonna have to kind of pause it right here and find a video or something about this level, because I literally don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. You know, because apparently it's like, oh, you know, like I guess like, you know, the red key's here, but then, you know, it's like, you know, how are you supposed to get out? You know, because like clearly, you know, there's clearly something right here, but it's not wanting, you know, to show itself or something. Because, like, you know, I don't know what you're supposed to fucking do. You know, it's like, I'm thinking about, you know, I'm looking at this thing, myself, it's like, oh, there must be, like, some sort of fucking, switch or something, you know, maybe, maybe, like, that switch. Because here's my logic, okay? My logic is, this switch either, like, makes one of these things, you know, like, you know, able to be moved or something like that, or a wall's supposed to open up somewhere that supposed to be able to let me out of here. You know, and I don't, I just, I don't know. I don't get it. Yes, I have. I own the game. I own the game. I have it on Steam and PlayStation. Okay, so from what I can understand, this is map. Okay, so Logic Games apparently is map 7 in Freedom Phase 2. Man, I wish there was some way to actually play Quick Champions Doom Edition on this port. Maybe like if someone actually like made a demake version of it or something, but I doubt anyone ever will. Yes, I apologize if I'm kind of like, you know, taking a slight little break right now. I'm just trying to figure out this. I'm just trying to figure out this fucking level. Yeah, cause like I feel like I'm kind of soft locked or something like that, or you know, or I'm just somehow missing something. I've never truly figured out that weapon. It's like it shoots like 3 rockets, but it only takes like one thing. This looks like the area. I don't know if... I'm trying to think of something. It's just like the area, but... I'm trying to figure out, like, if this is the actual... If it's, like, the same version, because I know FreeDoom has gotten, like, updates and stuff and all that, so... Good to know, man. Alright, Jack. Well, I'll see you hopefully maybe next time or something. If you mean me, Onyx, yeah, I'm just confused is all. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the fuck you're supposed to do in this little area. This level confused me. Because I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. Like, you know, there's this random switch right here that does fuck all. I'm just trying to, like, thinking myself, like, you know, what, like, I was in that room trying to figure out, like, you know, like, I got, like, the key and everything. Just didn't know. Because look at this. Look at this on the map, right? You know, there's this little area right here, but but there's nothing opening up, and I'm trying to think to myself, like, either A, I missed something, B, like, either, like, A, I missed something, B, the level's not working too good with this mod, even, like, it was bundled together or whatever, or C, something else is going on that I don't know. Hold on. No, that would be from yesterday, actually, whenever I had to go to a doctor's appointment. Like, I was up for, like, I shit you not, man, like, yesterday, yesterday, I was taking myself, but yeah, yesterday, had a doctor's appointment and everything, and, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, like, I was gonna say, like, I had a doctor's appointment and everything. Was up for quite a while yesterday, because I don't know if you ever had this kind of moment where it's like, you know, like, you know, like how, whenever you get freshened up, check up mostly. But, maybe you have one of those moments where, like, you know, where you get, you get cleaned up, you feel like, you know, you're refreshed, you know, like, you can, you know, you're refreshed and all that stuff. Well, I guess you say that was kind of like how I felt, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh, maybe I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to really, actually sleep or anything, because like I said, I feel like I'm wide awake. Um, so I was up for quite a while, and everything like that, in which I never like going to the doctor, even if it's just like, like a like a checkup type thing or something like that. Even though like the only thing I'd say that is bearable is that I only have to go to my doctors at most every 6 months instead of like every month or whatever like I did with my old doctor. Like fuck that shit. But anyway, I yeah, I went to the doctor, did all that, and did quite a lot of other stuff in town. Ow, how'd that fucking hit me? Did quite a lot of other stuff in town, and I guess you say I wouldn't say like I was completely out of it, but like I was just like, I feel like I was kind of like running on fumes or something like that, right? And so like after I got home, I pretty much like just kind of like chilled out for a little bit, was kind of put some things back together in a sense because my room was kind of was getting cleaned a bit while I was gone, and some stuff was moved around and things turned on when they weren't supposed to. And do all that, and then afterwards I pretty much slept for quite a while. And everything, and when I got up, I think like when I got up, I had like I checked on YouTube and everything like that, and I saw the whole situation about Night Rain with the DLC, and then of course I saw your message about that, and I was like, yeah, I remember saw that. And that's even when I did my little random night. I think that's when I did my little random Night Rain stream, doing a Duchess Revenge arc. So, yeah. As I'm pretty sure you've also seen as well, I have been actually attempting to do more Deep of Night stuff in Night Rain, which I now say I've got a few wins under my belt, and I'm actually out of Depth 1 now. Yeah, I've got a few wins, funny enough, on Gaping Jaw. Like I think, forgive me if I kind of take a moment here, but I believe I got like maybe like 3 or 4 wins on Gaping Jaw, 1 win on Tricephalos, and 1 on the Goat. Hey baby. And I believe I actually have some videos saved from my previous runs that I had, especially I think like when I got my first Depth 2 win. Grab that. And I'd say the character that I've been using quite a bit is Raider. I've been using my little I've been using my one little loadout that I think you might remember it, where it's like it was like about like my colossal weapon and stuff. Yeah, I have to agree. You know, he's kind of fun to play as. You know, I'd say he'd probably be like number 2 now instead of number 3. You know, over Duchess, funny enough, but you know, they all have they're all pretty good in their own little ways. But yeah, I've been using my little loadout that I have. It's about like, you know, it's pretty much like my colossal loadout, my colossal weapon loadout, where it's like, you know, like having 3+ colossal weapons ups my attack power. Have, you know, the improved colossal weapon attack power on its own and stuff. And I have been learning, I have been kind of learning in the sense about like the whole situation with like, you know how you can you know how you can like save your loadouts, so they can like your loadouts for like, you know, for if you have want to have like more than one. I've been kind of like trying to utilize that as much as possible for some of my stuff, especially like whenever I would play like Iron Eye, for example, because the thing that I've been doing with him at most is going with like my little bleed proc loadout. But if I know who I'm facing, then I'll try and like maybe look for, you know, the examples of stuff that I have. Ow. I'll try like maybe like look for the examples of stuff that I have, you know, for like the preset stuff that stuff that I have saved, and switch to that, and you know, go from there. And yeah, I will say, like, I've been doing quite a bit of stuff in Night Rain, especially whenever I actually attempted my first time doing a solo run of the game. Let's see. I know I got like the. I know I got that. Oh, I know you're not joking. I actually saw that myself. Yeah, I saw a little bit more about that. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, oh my. I'd say probably like if I do somehow actually end up getting the DLC or whatever, because I don't really know how things are going to work with it. Because yeah, like I don't know how things are going to actually work. Because like, and I think you can probably understand where I'm coming from this, but like, part of my brain thinks to myself like the update stuff's actually going to be pushed through, so we're supposedly going to maybe have like, you know, like the additional stuff, and like, you know, like the new maps, you know, shifting Earth, you know, bosses and all that. And I'm thinking to myself like, you know, I'm probably going to be like, you know, just like finding out, you know, like what you know, like the weaknesses are for the bosses, and just going with someone like maybe like Iron Eye or something like that, you know, to be prepared, and then probably like afterwards, you know, I'll you know, maybe switch like, you know, playing like one of or both of the new characters or something like that. Like I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna save it right here. Okay, so yeah, that's that's doing that like normal. Yeah, I think don't fully quote me on this, but I think I think they said it's gonna be around like $15. I get that. Oh, trust me when I say I am. That's one of the that's one of the things I like about this mod. You know, like not only does like the weapons themselves, or chain stuff and everything like that. But even like the ability to like have like the punching, it's much better than the classic vanilla punch. Ew. Alright, man. Can't you fucking die, you damn makeshift bitch. Jeez, man. Okay, again, I hit the button and nothing seems to happen. I am confused. Like no joke, I am seriously fucking confused. Like I feel like there's something you're supposed to do, or something's supposed to happen. But, like it's not happening. Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I might send it to Alpha too. Be like, hey, have you beaten FreeDoom 2? Anything about that? You know what? Like, I tried to play it, normal and fair like possible. Ow. Like, I tried to play it normal and fair as possible, but I couldn't be able to do anything with all that shit. Okay, see, like... Like... You see how stupid this is? It's like clearly, you have to... like, you clearly have, to go over there. Get the shells, at least. But yeah, just on the fact that, like the pistol replacement actually has some use to it is pretty nice. Ow. Like, ow, my everything. I wish I would stop getting hit from behind. Woo! Okay. Ow. Okay, so we got. Okay, so I think these are barrels that are like the. I don't know if it's like the barrels are on fire or something, but clearly you cannot destroy those. I can both move because the fuck. I can both back up because the fucking door closed behind me. Yo, where the fuck did you come from? Okay. Well, I got the funny number. I got funny number. Okay, so I got the blue key. Alright. Curious, sir. I was about to do one thing and all of a sudden get notified for another. I find it funny that my fucking thing does not say like, like my fucking thing is like doesn't show like the AM or PM time. Okay, so we got the blue bar erased. Let me check out this video some more. Okay, so Spectre, he gets the red key. I think I might have to find. I think I might have to find the version that plays as normal like. This like even though like I don't mind like people who like use like the jump and crouch and everything like that, because hell I do all the time myself. And I'm seeing a bunch of other shit that has nothing to do with Doom or FreeDoom. My god, dude. Like, of all the things, it's like I only see like one video where someone's using, like using a mod, like using the modern features, like, and all that. again, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, nothing happens apparently, when you hit the switch. And my guess is that it has to do something with something involving this wall. Like, if there's one thing that I wish, is that I knew how to fucking contact, the people behind FreeDoom, like FreeDoom, and be like, hey, I found this little situation in map '07, or, or a map called Logic Gate, FreeDoom Phase 2, where you get the red key and everything like that. Like, I find, I find this switch that does nothing, it's like, what's the deal? Welcome back, Onyx. See, I think I'm gonna have to actually just cheat. Because, like I said, there is no other way to, there's literally no way to get out of there. It's like, again. Yeah, I know, Clip, because I pretty much had no real choice, honestly. Like, it's like, clearly, this is the way you're supposed to go. But apparently, for some reason, like, I don't know, like, if, this switch is connected to that wall. So, I'm just saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna use no-clip cheat. Alright, so, do that. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do actually is I think I'm actually going to go ahead and kind of just end it here. Ugh. Because I mean, I'm not saying like that was exhausting and that took a lot out of me. It's just my brain. It's just kind of like my brain's goes like a bit, from that. But other than that, that'll be fine. Like I said, I might have to do like some looking. Yeah, kind of. I mean, like I said, it's not like the serious manner, but just kind of like the oh my god, like what the fuck, like what the fuck was that level type of situation. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there and everything. So yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, unless my stepdad actually decides to randomly cook something, which he might or might not, I don't know. But if he doesn't, I might just heat me up another stromboli to have, and I'll probably just like maybe hop on Night Rain and just let's just kill some shit. Maybe I'll do like more Deep of Night, or maybe I'll just play, or I'll just like go up against regular Tricephalos or some shit, or. I guess I could technically, because I want to say like they might have updated the Everdark roster rotation, because I was around like Wednesday or Thursday or like I want to say like maybe late Wednesday, early Thursday or something like that the Everdark Summit roster could change. So. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think I might be able to get back into the swing of things, for stream times and all that stuff. So hopefully, if everything goes well, my next planned stream will be tomorrow, aka Thursday, and I might try and do some. I might try and play some more Dead by Daylight because of the 2v8 and everything. So yeah. I am also gonna have to kind of check on the status of the Outlaws remastered game because I want to say it's probably gonna be coming out sometime next week? Question mark. So I might kind of like check around with that, install it and everything. So. Oh, well, thanks, bro. It was great to see you as well. Uh, I think what we'll do. Well, normally I would try and find like some random person to raid, but I think because because they're going live, we're going to raid into this streamer that I came across. I don't want to say like long while back or something like that, but they go by the name of McInzy or McInzy or something like that, like ENZY. So yeah. Now, I don't know like as to what they're going to be doing because their little game category is retro, so we'll have to see what that's going to be about. Okay. Alright, so yeah, please, for everyone that's in the chat, copy the raid message because I will be clearing the chat in just a moment. And I have to do this with better TTV because otherwise then it's going to somehow block it or, well, it's going to say like it was like prevented by better TTV if you were to try to do the things normal way. But yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything. I do kind of apologize, for the whole situation with that one level. I've never played FreeDoom Phase 2 before, and like I was kind of mentioning, I don't really test things out all the fucking time, because like it's kind of like like the whole like new content, fresh eyes into some first playfield and all that. So yeah. But other than that, though, at least we managed to make a little bit more progress within the game, so I'm happy about that. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, though, and you're watching us on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. And if you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all this usual good stuff. And feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. So, yeah. Let me just do some in the chat and their chat real quick. So do that. Get the raid going. Alright. There we go. Alright, so until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.